Hello everyone, I greet you all. I've come again with another revision of Geography, Paper 1, Ordinary Level 2021. So the questions are from 1 to 50 with the answers. So question 1 says, study the diagram below and answer the questions 1 to 4. Study the diagram below and answer the questions 1 to 4. Question 1. If the vertical interval of the map above is 10 meters, state the height of the place A market. If the vertical interval of the map above is 10 meters, state the height of the place A market. The answer is B. Question 2. To move from B to A, you likely will. To move from B to A, you likely will. The answer is B. Question 3. In what direction would farmers make their ridges to prevent soil erosion? In what direction would farmers make their ridges to prevent soil erosion? The answer is A. Question 4. The most appropriate description of the slope between A and B is. The most appropriate description of the slope between A and B is. The answer is A. Question 5. The figure below is for questions 5. The figure below is for question 5. The grid reference for the shaded portion is. The grid difference. The grid reference for the shaded portion is. The answer is B. Question 6. What longitude would 15 degree east? What longitude would 15 degrees east combine with to make a great circle? What longitude would 15 degrees east combine with to make a great circle? The answer is B. Question 7. Water is released into the atmosphere from the following except one. Which is the exception? Water is released into the atmosphere from the following except one. Which is the exception? The answer is D. Number 8. From the top to the Earth's surface, the layers of the atmosphere are as follows. From the top to the Earth's surface, the layers of the atmosphere are as follows. The answer is C. Questions 9. Sort out the odd statement from the information on the hydrological cycle. Sort out the odd statement from the information on the hydrological cycle. The answer is D. Questions 10. Which of the following are considered improper as regards the position of the school weather station and the recording of daily readings? Which of the following are considered improper as regards the position of the school weather station at the recording of daily reading? So the answer is A. Question 11. Study the diagram of land and sea breezes below. The direction in which the wind is blowing for sea breeze is. Study the diagram of land and sea breezes below. The direction in which the wind is blowing for sea breeze is. The answer is C. Question 12. For land breeze, the wind will blow as follows. For land breeze, the wind will blow as follows. The answer is A. Question 13. What type of climate do the figure in the table above represent? Let me get you back to the question. Question 13 and 14. Question 13, 14, and 15 are based on the following. Here's a table. Then question 13 says, what type of climate do the figures in the table above represent? The answer is A. Question 14. The month with the highest total rainfall is. The month with the highest total rainfall is. The answer is C. Number 15. What type of vegetation is most common at the place whose climate is shown by the table? What type of vegetation is most common at the place whose climate is shown by the table? The answer is C. Question 16. When the minimum temperature recorded in 24 hours is subtracted from the maximum, the result is. When the minimum temperature recorded in 24 hours is subtracted from the maximum, the result is. The answer is C. Question 17. Which of the following instrument does not measure the corresponding weather climate? The corresponding weather elements. Which of the following instrument does not measure the corresponding weather elements? The answer is C. Question 18. The plate margin marked A on the diagram is the plate margin marked A on the diagram is the answer is B. Number 19. Which of the following is the correct order in the freeze-thaw process of physical weathering? Which of the following is the correct order in the freeze-thaw process of physical weathering? The answer is A. Question 20. Which is the odd item below? Which is the odd item below? The answer is D. Question 21. When temperature rises and falls regularly in hot desert areas, the rocks suffer from. When temperature rises and falls regularly in hot desert area, the rocks suffer from. The answer is A. Number 22. The process of erosion common in hot desert is. The process of erosion common in hot desert is. The answer is D. Question 23. Which of the following group of features is the result of river erosion only? Which of the following group of features is the result of river erosion only? The answer is D. Number 24. These economic activities are concerned with information and involve high expertise and skills. This this definition best describes. These economic activities are concerned with information and involve high expertise and skills. This definition best describes. The answer is C. Number 25. The diagram below shows the possible direction on the movement of the fault blocks. The diagram below shows the possible direction on the movement of the fault blocks. So, in what direction did the fault block move? The answer is A. Number 26. Rocks form when sediments are buried, compressed and cemented from organic materials are. Rocks formed when sediments are buried, compressed and cemented from organic materials are. The answer is C. Question 27. The vertical section of the soil showing different layers is there. The vertical section of the soil showing different layers is there. The answer is A. Question 28. Select the name of the mining method where deposits of sand and particles of useful minerals such as gold are sieved from waste. Select the name of the mining method where deposits of sand and particles of useful minerals such as gold are sieved from waste. The answer is B. Question 29. Which of the following minerals is used to generate power? Which of the following minerals is used to generate power? The answer is D. Question 30. HEP, hydroelectric power, is considered a renewable resource of energy because it is HEP is considered a renewable source of energy because it is. The answer is D. Question 31. For this question, one or more of the responses given are correct. Decide which of the responses is or are correct, then choose. The answer is D. Question 32. There is a first and second statement. The first statement says, shipbuilding, iron, steel, and brewery are all classified as heavy industry. The second statement, most heavy industries are near the source of raw material. The answer is A. Question 33. The first statement says, according to Thomas Malthus, famine is a negative check to population growth. The second statement from Hamlet, village, city, conurbation is the correct order settlement size. The answer is C. 34. The first statement says, pipelines are most secure and suitable for crude oil transportation. Second statement, the greatest effect of air pollution is the destruction of marine life. The answer is C. Question 35. The first statement. One of the causes of people moving from villages to town is the absence of employment facilities in the villages. Second statement. The practice of artificial supply of water where it is insufficient for plant growth is an aspect of land reclamation. The answer is A. Question 36. Which of the following represent a physical factor of tourism? Which of the following represents a physical factor of tourism? The answer is D. Question 37. Identify the urban problem below that does not agree with its corresponding solution. Identify the urban problem below that does not agree with its corresponding solution. The answer is B. Number 38. Who among these persons in a settlement is most affected by the statement extra noise by factories frightened away wildlife? Who among these persons in a settlement is most affected by the statement extra noise by factories frighten away wildlife? The answer is D. Question 39. Densely populated areas means the answer is A. Question 40. When birth rate is more than death rate, the population is the population when birth rate is more than death rate, the population. The answer is C. The answer is B. Question 41. A 16-year-old schoolgirl living in a village sustained a severe injury in an accident. Her parents decided to take her to the city. Suggest the most likely reason for the movement. The answer is D. Question 42. There are many varieties of soil in Cameroon. Their zonal soils include. There are many varieties of soil in Cameroon. The axonal soils include. The answer is B. Question 43. Identify the watershed from which river Benue and Sanaga take their rise. Identify the watershed from which river Benue and Sanaga take their rise. The answer is A. Okay. Study the map of Cameroon provided and answer questions 44 to 46. Question 44. Into what drainage basin does River R empties its water? Into what drainage basin does River R empties its water? The answer is C. Questions 45. Identify the climatic zone north of the line XY. Identify the climatic zone north of the line XY. The answer is C. Question 46. The towns B, A, and Z respectively are. The towns B, A, Z respectively are. The answer is D. Question 47. The total rainfall of the Bonsha is higher than Moyuka, though they are almost on the same latitude. The total rainfall of the Bonsha is higher than Moyuka, though they are almost on the same latitude. This is so because. The answer is A. Question 48. In Cameroon, movement of persons from Western High Plateau to the coastal region is referred to as. In Cameroon, movement of persons from Western High Plateau to the coastal region is referred to as. The answer is C. Question 49. Which of the following is not a characteristic of the informal sector in Cameroon? Which of the following is not a characteristic of the informal sector in Cameroon? The answer is A. Questions 50. As far as tourism is involved it is often said that Cameroon is Africa in miniature. This means that as far as tourism is involved, it is often said that Cameroon is Africa in miniature. This means that the answer is A. Okay, we have come to the end of the paper 1 for today. So next time we'll continue with 2020. So thank you very much. I wish all of you the best.